Yo, what's going on, guys? It's I Got Your Six here, and I'm bringing y'all another banger. Today's video will be how to play more passive aggressive in your matches and come away with that dub. Hit it. Alright, guys. Also, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all now. I'm sorry for not having music in any of my video today. It's something different that I'm going to be trying. Let me know how y'all like it down in the comments below. And, yeah, just like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it if you want to. Well, let's get right to it. Tip number 1 for today's video. Know your drops and know your loot spawns. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all this right now. That's one of the most important things whenever you're trying to play passive aggressive, or you can ask any pro player or anyone that's ever ran scrims. Know your drops and know the loot spawns that are associated with the drops that you are, places you're dropping at. Now, coming with the loot spawns, do not ever loot the same building as your teammate. Ever. Don't do it. Stay in around about 1 or 2 buildings away when looting, just in case you or your teammate gets into trouble and needs help in a jiffy. Keeping close distance with your team when looting is key. It's really key, guys, because a lot of teams loot far away from each other. I'm not going to say real far, but far enough away from each other to gather more loot and get better loot, which gives you and your team a good advantage in the beginning of the game to win the gunfight, because most of the time you can down and full kill the enemy before seeing his squad, and sometimes even loot a little more before engaging. Tip number 2 would be none other than rotations. Knowing when and where to rotate to and from will give you and your team an advantage between transitions. An example would be you and your squad land at, let's say, the dome, and before rotating to the circle, you hear multiple squads fighting in Lava City, but y'all see unlooted points of interest on the rotation towards Lava City. If y'all choose to take the rotation towards Lava City, even though the circle is there, that would be considered a bad rotation. I know a lot of people are going to think I'm messed up for saying that, but that would be considered a bad rotation. The rotation you and your squad would want to take would be around the mountain, towards the factory, try to gather up loot while you're there, then you and your team could move towards the action. That would be considered a good rotation. And I know a lot of people is going to say, well, what if we was to go towards Lava City, loot the points of interest toward whenever we get to Lava City, and then even make it out alive? That's still considered a bad rotation. And a lot of teams are all about push, 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 but we're talking about being passive aggressive today. And if you're wanting to play more passive aggressive, which will get you more wins, then you want to take the rotation towards the factory instead of straight to Lava City. Just hit the factory, go into the circle, and maybe 1 or 2 squads have been eliminated by then, and you can take out that final squad, maybe get the dub if it's only that last team left, or, get the dub with that because they might still be healing, But, yeah, rotations, it's very important. It's key, very key. On to tip number 3. Knowing what legends you should pick when playing passive aggressive. The more aggro and agile legends are Bloodhound, Pathfinder, Wraith, Mirage, Bangalore, and Octane. Lifeline could be considered aggressive too, I guess, and passive also. Legends that are passive would be Caustic, Watson, and Crypto. So for the passive aggressive playstyle, you would want to either have 1 aggro legend, Lifeline, and 1 passive legend, or 2 aggressive legends and 1 passive. First scenario would be 1 of each and Lifeline for healing teammates and reviving teammates when downed. that would be, you know, the one aggro and one passive and a lifeline. The next scenario is two aggro and one passive. Guys, try it out and let me know how it goes down in the comments below. Um, I also have a great video coming out for you guys on Friday. Y'all are really going to like it. So why don't you hit that subscribe button? Until next time, I got your 6. Do y'all have mine?
Healing up. Give me a sec. You tried, and that's all that matters. Also winning.